Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here off of J Street and Owens Avenue, heading westbound. J for Juliet. They've got a roadside barbecue set up over there on the right. And now approaching Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, right in front of us here. 4.09 a gallon at the Chevron there. I've seen that a lot. The Chevrons tend to be up over $4 here in town. Z-Mart over here on the left, in the meantime, is $3.59 a gallon, or $3.69 if you're using credits. Here at MLK and Owens. Actually, it becomes Vegas Drive on the other side of this intersection, so another one of those where they changed the name on us. We'll pause it here for a moment. We've got the green light here at MLK, so we're going to continue westbound on what is now Vegas Drive. Instead of Owens, it becomes Vegas Drive. You have the huge Cox cable and internet building here on the right. It's funny when you call them, you move to town, you tell them, hey, I want some cable and internet out here at my house. They'll send someone out to you, right? Give you that window between, 10 and 4 or whatever it is on such and such day. But when you cancel your service, you have to go into them. And they charge you big time for the equipment if you don't bring it back. Last I heard it was like $500 per receiver for a cable TV receiver. Crazy. This is Tonopah Drive. Tonopah is actually a little town in the middle of the desert, as are most of the towns here in Vegas. In between here and Reno, it's a good little pit stop, almost halfway between here and Reno. They actually have one of the state's 3 A&W root beer restaurants. Shout out to David. Member David, thank you so much for helping me out with that. I was completely unaware we were down to that few. And Tonopah has one of them. Manhattan Drive over here on the right. So we're out of the letter streets and into name streets. See some metro units running around here. So I had a viewer ask me to take Simmons all the way up north here into North Las Vegas, and we like to accommodate your requests. So this is the southern terminus of Simmons here, so we're going to make the right onto Simmons and head northbound. Take a look at the area here along Simmons. A rising legend way, it says there. They really come up with some doozies for some of these street names. You can see these walls have been tagged many times. And then you have some big antennas here in this desert lot. Also have North Las Vegas, City of Las Vegas Airport here, up to our left, up ahead of us and to our left. It is used to be called Sky Haven Airport back in the day. Shout out to 7-Eleven man for helping me out with that one. Used primarily now for general aviation and pilot training. Have a lot of folks up there that do a lot of their pilot training up there. So we come up here to Coran Lane, C-O-R-A-N, for our friends following along at home on your preferred map app. Ooh, wow, that was a pothole. Goodness, pop a tire. $3.54 a gallon here at Lake Mead and Simmons. And they're, I guess, giving away cell phones there, looks like. $3.54 a gallon at this 7-Eleven for fuel. Here at Simmons and Lake Mead. I'm going to get the green light here in a second since the yellow's already flashing for the turn signal. Lake Mead, another major east-west artery here in town, traveling all the way from what is now considered North Summerlin, all the way out past Civilization on the east side of town, where it forks in the road, and then you can either go south down to Lake Mead and Boulder Dam, or you can go, or Hoover Dam, I should say, or north up to Valley of Fire. Fire! And we have that video, actually. We did a trip to Valley of Fire a few months ago. Feel free to check that out in our video library. That was a fun drive. Very desolate, very lonely, but it was a fun drive nonetheless. This is going to bring us here to Carey, C-A-R-E-Y, another major east-west, not major, but it does travel all the way out here. And then you have some planes over here, parked on the southeast corner of the airport, North Las Vegas Airport. Little turboprops. Not sure what they're doing over here. If there's just there for storage or what's going on. It looks like, yeah, they've got covers over there. There are no blades on the propellers there. So I guess it's just for storage. But there they are, here at North Las Vegas Airport. Again, formerly Sky Haven. We continue northbound here on Simmons. This roadway is in rough shape. They've done way too much work to it. Too much drainage work when you feel that where they've dropped a new pipe underneath and it's really uneven, and you go or whatever it is over that bump like that. Should make like a dolphin sound. Being a Miami Dolphins fan, that would be cool. And then you have a huge desert lot right here to the east of the airport. Nothing going on over there. But this is going to bring us up here to Cheyenne Avenue, another major east-west artery here in town. And you have Whiskey, WSKY, over there on the left. I believe that's part of the same branded group that runs Whiskey Stadium down there across from Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders. WSKY Bar and Grill. The one down there by the stadium is really good. The food was really good. Really enjoy that place. So highly recommend that. No one pays me a dime for any of these recommendations, so these are all my own personal opinions and recommendations. So now we're going to cross Cheyenne. You'll note too the street sign as we cross underneath the traffic light mast there. They do that a lot in this town. It'll be, you cross under, it just says Cheyenne, but it doesn't say Cheyenne Avenue, Cheyenne Road, Cheyenne Street, whatever. It just says Cheyenne. So you never know if it's an avenue or a street or a drive. I guess it doesn't matter if you know where the major streets are, but I don't know. As we continue through the city of North Las Vegas here on Simmons. Up here to Gowan, G-O-W-A-N. If you like drone videos, check out Vids from Mike, V-I-D-S-F-R-O-M-M-I-K-E. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos, to include plane spotting and the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. If you're unfamiliar with Janet Airlines, feel free to do a quick Google search. Prepare to be wowed and amazed. Oh, my car just crossed 140,000 miles. Big 140. And this is another minor arterial up here. It's Alexander. Yeah, Vids for Mike. They also does some navigational aviation arrows, and I'm kind of an aviation nerd, I guess. Not that I've ever flown a plane or anything like that, but I grew up watching commercial airliners and stuff, and of course back then you had a wide array and variety of different airliners to choose from. We've got a school over here. This is Cheyenne High School. Looks like they've got a football game going on over here, and this is not the time of year for football. Not that I mind, I love football. But maybe it's like some sort of spring league. But this is Cheyenne High School here, as seen from Simmons, for anyone who may have attended here. And this is going to bring us up here to Craig Road. Craig. Another major east-west artery here in town. And Simmons actually has 6 lanes here in this part. 3.12 a gallon. That's the cheapest I think I've seen in this town. Right there. 3.12 a gallon. 3.47 for diesel. 3.12. That is, wow. We'll see how it compares to the Chevron across the street. Chevron's usually up over $4. We wait for the light here at Craig. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Really helps recommend us to other viewers. And it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. So it's $3.99 at the Chevron. So $3.12 versus $3.99. Wow. And the almighty algorithms, my big pal Al, I call him. That's what really recommends us to other viewers. So please help us out there. And also check out our merch available in our shop section of our channel. We have some awesome merch for you. Maybe something for yourself or your significant other. Crossing one of the washes here. It didn't say which one. They're not big on signs in this town. I've noticed that. That was one of the first things I noticed when we first moving here. They're not very big on signs. There should be a sign where the channels are to let you know which channel is which. This is Lone Mountain Road here. We did a video of Lone Mountain just last week. Feel free to check that out in our video library. It is indeed a lonely road. It's not very heavily traveled, which is actually a good thing, probably. But the problem is you end up running into a lot more red lights on those arteries. Abundance Street. Now the roadway is getting pretty rough. Bahama Point Avenue. Autumn Chase over here on our left. And this is going to bring us up here to Washburn, which is another minor arterial. Blue Vine Street. So once again, thank you so very, very much for being here. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you.